Okay, hello. Today I'm going to talk about review in Excel. So review is a subtab. So you can see it's a review. So this whole thing is a ribbon, and review is a part of a ribbon. So in ribbon we also have file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, of course review and view. So today I'm just going to talk about review. So in review there are four main subtabs. So one is proofing, language, comments, changes. So we're going to go over proofing. Proofing is more like check your corrections or spelling mistakes and research for a word on a word and find it like thesaurus or synonyms. It's more easier. Here's proofing. Okay, we're on review tab and here is proofing. So in proofing we have spelling. So I'm just gonna type a sentence. Say I am a basketball player. So we observe there's two mistakes, basketball and player, but I'm just gonna do a spell check. It's more easier, as I told you. So it says not in dictionary. So it says this is not the right way to write. So these two are the options it suggests. So you could choose. I'm just gonna choose basketball and change it. So yeah, well, it did not change prayer because it's not a spell mistake and it's still a word, a real word. And we're gonna do some research. On basketball. So it says search for basketball. And it search. So here are the definitions. As you can see, it says basketball is a noun and gives you basketball played on a court. It says it's a game played by two teams of 5 players. So if you do not know what it is or how to play it, it's just gonna give you some basic instructions. So that's the point of research. And thesaurus, which is more like synonyms. So maybe well, let's say player is to like normal. So it says it gives you way more options. So it goes like actor, thespian. It's based on which kind of genre you're talking about, but here are the options. So thesaurus is another word of synonym. So that is proofing, which has spelling, research, and thesaurus. My bad. The next one is language. So in language we only have translation. It says language, translate. Well, right now I'm just gonna translate basketball because I already know what it is. So it gives you options like from what language you want to translate it to. Of course, basketball is an English word, so I'm just gonna put it how it is, and you could change to any language you want. Right now, I'm just gonna go with Spanish because I actually know some of the words. So it says I'm a basketball player, right? And I searched for basketball. So it says baloncesto or basketball, balón or pelota. So these are Spanish translations for basketball. So you could do it as many times as you want. There are multiple options choose from. So that's the point of train language and translate. So next thing is comments. So in comments we have more, but you start with new comment. So you're in comment section and here's a new comment. Okay, if I want to comment for this, I'm a basketball player, I'll just comment by saying I also played soccer. So for example, if you wrote a paragraph or maybe like a biography, like an ebook biography, and you want people to interact with what you are, they will just go up here and they will just put the cursor on there and it will show that you also played soccer. Well, if you had more comments, you could jump from one comment to another by pressing this previous button, or if you want to go with the next comment, you could jump to that by pressing this one. And you can also delete it. So when you want to delete your comment, you must be on the you must, like this green thing, like this green highlighting thing should be on your sentence. You could also edit your comment, so it says I also played soccer. Maybe you could just add I also played soccer and football. You could also show your comments, like, so if you have, but this one does not, it just appears, so it does not walk away, but you want it like disappearing and appearing, you could just choose it from here. It's up to you, and these two are the same thing too. Last but not least, changes. Changes is like protecting your Excel from others. I'll show you a simple method how to do it. So for example, I'm a basketball player. You wrote a lot of things, like you wrote your equation, you wrote maybe your thesis statement, and everything up here, but you want to protect it from other people messing with your laptop. So you could just press the button, protect sheet. You could write your password. So I'm just gonna say 9999, and you could choose the options you want to choose from, like select locked cells only, or select unlocked cells too, or format cells, format columns, etc. Okay, press OK, and re-enter your password again just to make sure you know what it is. So where's this? It says I'm a basketball player. Now I can't touch this, like I can't change my I'm a basketball player. If I want to change it, it says the cell or chart you're trying to change is on a protected sheet. So if I want to make change again, I just have to press this button, unprotect sheet. Remember, I put password, so it says password. You ask for my password. So it's up to you, like you can put any password you want. And now I can actually change it. And protect workbook is also the same thing, but this thing will disable all the moving and adding or deleting your sheets. That's what it does. And you can also share your book to a different person so you can work with them, or you could also protect and share it, your book, like just if you want it, like just between him and you only, or him and her, or her and her. You might want to use this because they're hackers, of course, and you don't want to get hacked. If it's really important, you seriously don't want to get hacked. And you could also allow users to edit your thing, but you still gotta put your password on. It's up to you. You can see like from which range to which, or which cell to which, and your password too. And you could also track changes, like highlight all your changes that happen. So for example, I changed, I'm a basketball player, so no, I'm sorry, if I submit it to a different person and he changed that from I'm a basketball player to I'm a hockey player, that one, like that sentence will highlight, showing me that somebody changed it, this part. So yeah, this is so it's the point of Excel, and thank you for watching this.